2022 British Open Golf Picks, Predictions. Dustin Johnson leads a quartet of first-round leader bets. We're down to our third and final set of picks for the Open Championship. British Open Golf Picks, Predictions to lead first round at St Andrews. Best bet number 1, Dustin Johnson, plus 5,000. As a result of his live defection, DJ arrives at St Andrews potentially a little out of sight and mind, but there are good reasons to back him in this market. Recall the 2015 Open Championship at this track where DJ finished as the first round leader and closed out Friday atop the leaderboard before imploding with a pair of 75s on the weekend. Plus, in the two majors this year in which he cut, DJ has a great first round record. He was 2 shots off the pace at both the Masters and US Open. In terms of my statistical modeling, Johnson profiles out much better than his 51 price suggests. Across his last 12 qualifying opening rounds, the two-time major winner sits 4th overall in the field. Most impressively, Johnson is 9th in SG, par 4s, 7th in SG, approach, and 5th in driving distance in that projection. He's also 2nd in birdies or better gained and 9th in SG, short game. For those reasons, back Johnson's great price at a course that appears to suit his eye. Best bet number 2, Cameron Young, plus 8,000. I have no idea what bettors will get from Young's Open Championship debut, but this feels like a good compromise based on his modeling. Across his last 8 qualifying opening rounds, Young rates out 7th overall in my first round model. His biggest weakness in that statistical profile, 90th in gears gained, should be mitigated by the large old course greens. Beyond that, Young arrives with a great statistical profile. He's 3rd in driving distance and 32nd in SG, approach over that span and, perhaps most importantly, profiles out very well in birdies gained and 3-putt avoidance. In that same 8-round span, he's 7th in the field in birdies or better gained and 9th in bogey avoidance. Plus, Young has a great track record of late in terms of strong Thursday outputs. He was tied for the first round lead at the Memorial and held the outright first round lead at the RBC Heritage. Lastly, Young ranks 23rd on tour this season in first round scoring average. For all those reasons, 81 feels like a good buying price on Young. Best bet number 3, Wyndham Clark, plus 10,000. Clark is perhaps my favorite hidden gem this week at St Andrews and profiles very well as the first round leader. Clark ranks 2nd in the field in my 8-round projection and sits 5th overall in my 12-round sample. In the latter model, there's a lot that stands out about Clark. For example, he's 2nd overall in the field in driving distance, 7th in SG, par 4s, and 12th in birdies or better gained. Clark is also a respectable 31st in both SG, approach and 3-putt avoidance while ranking 1st in the field in SG, short game. Further, Clark is 8th on tour in first round scoring average and held the first round lead at the RBC Canadian Open. Further, Clark was only a shot behind the leaders at the Memorial. Plus, although he eventually finished MC 35th at the respective events, Clark was within 4 shots of the lead at both the US Open and Travelers Championship. Bottom line, Clark rates out much better than his 101 odds suggest, so I'm willing to back him at a steep price. Betting on golf? Check out the best golf betting sites. Read our guide on how to bet on golf. Get the best British Open betting offers. Best bet number 4, Russell Henley, plus 10,000. There are reasons Henley has earned this 101 price, but there are enough positives that I'm willing to take a flyer. First off, Henley ranks 4th overall on tour in first round scoring average and has fired an opening round of even par or better in 8 of 11 events this calendar year. Henley has also established himself as a bit of an opening round wizard as he ranked 11th on tour last season in first round scoring.